2, 1. Hello, everyone. This is Easy Mode's Ragey Poo.
And this is Easy Mode's Octavian.
And we are happy and very excited to bring you a live stream broadcast of a scrim that's going on between Super SP Spider Venom, Super SP Not a Glass Cannon, Team 2 Redsnp and Red's Jason, Team 3 IsIrI's Sexy Sauce with FVCKIN's Ice, and Team 4 Royal Bamf and the Noob.
Exciting.
This is going to be an awesome matchup. I am super excited. So who do you think is going to win first off? I mean, we do have FVCKIN's Ice, and he's been very successful, a tournament winner.
Yeah, but Royal's a good clan, although he's playing with the Noob, and I'm not sure if he's played with him before or not. It's going to be, I think, if you're partnered up with someone that you played before and you're good, I think you have a better chance of winning. If Ice is soloing, and he's never, if Ice is solo and he's never played with Sexy Sauce, then I think he's at a disadvantage. But he is an outstanding player, so you never know.
We do have some awesome play from SNPM when it comes to Hero Micro. I do enjoy watching him. And Spider Venom, I've played with him before. He is an awesome teammate. I'm unfamiliar with Not a Glass Cannon, and you can't see it in his name, but it is Not a Glass Cannon. It's just a little bit long, I think, for the name. And here we go. Underway, Marine Arena, created by Jocelyn. Congratulations for this awesome game, and congratulations to Valor and Daenerys for winning tournament winners for Tournament 7. And if you haven't already, go over to marinearena.info. You can check it out. Sign up is quick and easy. You can talk to anybody on the forum. There is a changelog there, so if you do play Marine Arena regularly, you can go over there and check out who's been nerfed, who's been buffed, and basically just use the forum however you see fit.
Mm-hmm. Very informative. And some good conversations on there, too.
It is. Yeah. It is. It's definitely a good place to check out. And if you guys are new to the stream, again, I'm Easy Mode's Ragey Poo. I do have Twitter at twitter.com/IamRageyPoo. I do post updates on when I'm going to be streaming. And here we go. It looks like in the top left corner, we have Redsnp's SNPM and Redsnp Jason. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have Super SP Not a Glass Cannon and his partner Spider Venom. In the top right, we have Sexy Sauce and FVCKIN's Ice. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the Noob and Royals Bamf.
The Noob, I love that. All good clans that are playing in this game. They've all been proven to be great players, skilled players.
Yeah, this is very exciting. It looks like bottom left is going to go ahead and go with a Sniper Hydra. Top left is going for what it looks like to be Marines and Lings. And again, Marines and Zealots. Will they be getting Stim Pack? I'm not sure. I don't see any ups on those. On the top right side, we have Snipers and regular Marines. Snipers again here. So we could be seeing some hero play.
Well,
I don't see any ups from them.
Bottom right, Royal BAMF has a Mando, and Red, the Noob, has a Fester. He's just buried somewhere.
Well, I don't see that Fester. Where is it?
Yeah,
point it out.
There he is.
Oh, I see the Mando. Oh, there it is.
Bottom left. Bottom right, yeah.
So here we go. Action-packed already. We have a little bit of skirmish between bottom left and bottom right here, and a little bit from top left and top right.
White's got a ghost.
There is a ghost there, and there is a Mando. Who's going to win between that? Looks like the ghost is just chilling for now.
Yeah.
Top left side, we have a little bit of action going on with SNPM taking that tower. Top right side, getting a Raven. And it looks like I am getting a little bit of messages. I am going to go ahead and set myself to busy. I appreciate the whispers, but during this, we need to have as much focus as possible.
Well, the Noob and Royal took the lead on that bottom confrontation.
Top right, we do have a little bit of fighting between SNPM and FVCKIN's Ice. Bottom right side, purple going in. Looks like he's backing out. A little bit more competition on the tower, in the middle bottom tower.
SNPM's got the DT, I believe, right?
I believe there is a DT. Yes, there is.
There's a DT out there, and it's Redsnp.
And his DT play is very exciting to watch. We have two Ravens in the top right-hand side. Bottom right, we do have a Mando and a Infester. Bottom left side, we do have the Hydras. Do we see any ups on that? Looks like there is one up on Spider Venom's sharpshooters. Is there going to be save? I think bottom left is saving up for a hero here.
Possibly. So I don't see. I think it looks like every team has a hero or some kind of specialty unit of some sort.
Yeah, and the Noob's Fester play is going to be totally vital here. If you guys aren't familiar, Infestors have been a little bit nerfed, so each fungal is just pivotal. Now we got 3 Ravens on the top right-hand side, 2 from Sexy Sauce and 1 from Ice. Let's see how those fare up in this match.
I tell you, Reggie, a good Raven player can be quite a pain in the ass.
They really can. It looks like we have some burrowed lings from SNPM. It looks like they were taken out by Spider Venom. And here we go, a little engagement. Small fungal there. Or it could be a huge fungal. That's exciting. Will he be able to hold him and contain him? Purple coming up from the top side, trying to take middle. And another huge engagement from Red SMP. It looks like he did go Stim Marines. And oh, he's got a huge hold on that Raven. Will he be able to pick it off? No, he was unsuccessful. Nope. Both Ravens have survived. But we do have a Corruptor trying to pick them off. And it looks like they're going to be safe for now. All teams, looks like they're just kind of backing up, reassessing everything. How do you think the top left is going to fare out with Stim Marines?
Well, I don't know. I think if they stick with that, they may come ahead later on in the game. Right now, I think they might fall behind if they focus on that. Although they do have the DT.
Yeah, and that DT will be pivotal. As well as the corruption from that Corruptor. A huge fungal! Look at that, bottom left-hand side. And we got a BC in play from Not a Glass Cannon. And the Ravens, looks like they're held. Will the Corruptor get it? Oh, and he throws down a point defense drone, saving it. We got 4 Ravens up right now. And that Corruptor almost bit the dust. Bottom left side is...
Only been a few confrontations in the middle. It seems like the both top teams have been dishing out, and the 2 bottom teams have been dishing out, fighting for a little bit of a feed.
Looks like a little bit of healing going on middle. Bottom left side contesting for that bottom tower. Where is that Infestor when you need it? Purple's got a huge buildup. And it looks like that Fester's going to go ahead and back out.
Yeah, well, he missed. He missed his
Raven
shot.
coming up. Seeker Missile. It connects.
Someone's going to get trapped. Nope.
Looks like Purple here is going to get trapped. And look at these Ravens just picking off that army. He had a huge army supply just completely obliterated.
Seeker Missiles, with 3, one of them does enough damage, but 3 can really devastate an army pretty quick, especially if you've got your partner coming around to flank him in the middle. Good map awareness comes in play. BMF, Royal, saw it coming and he backed out just in time, but he still did lose a pretty good portion of his army.
That's right.
Looks like Not a Glass Cannon's been building up. He's got the BC that's supporting his army, but he's also been building up. Originally, he had lost some of his army, and he's built it back up, and they're now starting to take control of the left side of the map.
It looks like the BC did use Yamato Cannon, but it did not really connect. Yamato Cannon is excellent, but it does require a lot of splash, so if you hit it on the outskirts of it, it's not going to get a whole lot.
We got two connects, 2 good fungals with that Fester, but I was watching closely, and all I saw was the Marines disappear. The Hydras are pretty good armor against that fungus beginning of the game, huh?
Very high hit points. That's what saves them. Hydras have huge hit points, making them an excellent choice for the early game.
Looks like the teams are moving more towards the middle.
And look at these Ravens. Look at the Seeker Missiles connecting. Let's go ahead and look over here at the point board. It looks like Sexy Sauce is in the lead with 1859, followed closely in second place by SNPM, and then in third with Not a Glass Cannon at 1492.
So it's spread. The wealth has been spread so far. It could be anybody's game at this point. Very exciting.
It could be. Spider Venom, it looks like he's got the lowest score. Wonder what's going on with him. I feel like he's saving up for something, Octavian.
Well, I don't see him. I keep checking the command center, and I don't see him building anything. You don't know. He may be going to a tier 2 or tier 3.
Well, that's possible. It could be. Is he going to be going for a Muta play? We'll find out. Top right side is going to be coming down, seeing if they can snipe off a little bit of the noob and Royals Bamps army. Top left side with Redsnp's Jason trying to control a little bit of the top right tower. The top tower. Apologize.
You know, Reggie, we both played with SNPM, and we know he's a good player. I've never played with this Jason character.
I haven't heard of it either. He could be new to the clan, and it looks like it'll be a welcoming addition. He's able to hold his own fairly well. And here we go, a huge engagement on the top right side. It looks like a void was put down on the Raven. Is that enough to take it out? It doesn't look like it is. The Corruptor is not doing any damage. And we have another engagement on the bottom right side. And will Purple get secret missiled? Oh, an EMP on FVCKIN's Ice Raven there, draining all of its energy. That was an excellent play by the Mando.
Bottom left seems to be playing it safe, moving in and out cautiously, not really getting into anything big. But we've got yellow, Redsnp's Jason, coming down to test their security.
Oh, and here we go. The Corruptor putting some corruption on that BC. Is he going to be able to get a Yamato cannon on that Corruptor? They're both going to be running away. And look at this, another big engagement between Red SNP and Sexy Sauce and Ice. It looks like they're going to be able to take the middle.
I tell you, Reggie, I've already noticed right away that white, Venom, and purple, Not a Glass Cannon, they play very well together. They are in the same clan, so there's some synergy going, but they're playing very well together. They back each other up. They have good map awareness, and they're not over-penetrating to the middle of the map. So I think they're maintaining their armies a little bit longer.
They are, but I am curious with 936 for the points. What is he going to be doing? Is he going to be going for a hero, or as you said, will he be getting those T3 units? I will be taking a small break. If you don't mind, I will be right back. I'm going to just post this on the forums, letting them know. I didn't have time posting it, but you're going to hear a small break in the audio. Don't worry about that. We will be back. Just give me a few moments. All right, and we're back. Thank you so much for being patient. What did we miss, Octavian?
Not much, except the fact that Ice, who is a very skilled player, has already moved in and taken control of the middle. He's maintained them. Looks like he's maintained the middle very well as well. He's got Sexy Sauce, who's complementing him and flanking all the units that attempt to move in on the middle.
I see. And I don't know if you guys can see this at home, but Ice is a tournament winner. I can't see his badge. It's probably because we are observers. But if you are wondering, Ice is a tournament winner. He's fantastic, excellent playstyle. If you haven't gone over and checked out his Twitch channel, it's Twitch TV /IceIceIceMA.
You know, I can't remember the last time I've seen two partners utilize two Ravens each to maintain control of the map, and they seem to be quite effective at what they're doing.
It is, and as we've seen, left side Spider Venom is going to go out with that Tassadar. It's perhaps he was saving up for it and wanted to just surprise everyone, and it looks like it's paying off because his points are going to be going up here. And top right is contending a little bit more for that top tower. Ice coming into the bottom right. Will he be able to connect? And he does with a few Seeker missiles. That Mando getting a little bit low. But SMP coming in right behind him. Will he be able to avoid and get that Raven? No, he will not. He's going to be denied by Super SP's Not a Glass Cannon. And look at this. A Yamato Cannon. Oh, all those Marines taken out.
Basically took out a good portion of his army there. That was a bad engagement for SNPM.
And on the right side, will this Mando be able to take out Ice's Ravens? They're looking pretty low. They need to get in the middle. They need to heal up for sure. Or they need to get a tower and heal themselves up.
Well, the noobs switched to Goliaths, complementing his Fester a little bit better. His army looks a little bit small, but he's able to move in and retract quite quickly and rapidly, and he has good map awareness.
We have 3 ups on those right now. Will that be enough to take out the Ravens? The Ravens are pretty low. If he made a move right now, he could possibly get them, but no, it was healed up in the middle.
Looks like top right continues to move in and control the middle of the map, which is kind of pivotal in my mind because you get a piece of everybody that ends up fighting, whether it's on the top left, right, or the south side of the map.
Top right side went ahead and went mutas. Will that BC be taken out by the Corruptor? No, it'll be able to escape for now. And here we go, top right side with the mutas coming in. Ravens fighting off against that Goliath. Will the Mando be able to get those Ravens?
I feel a Seeker missile. Up there it is.
Seeker missile connects. Huge explosion right there.
Always fun.
And the mutas coming in.
You see the Mandos in the middle of that pack, so he's got to be careful. I don't know if Ice knew that the Commando was in that pack. He might get sniped. Mutalisk
does do reduced damage to heroes, so going in against them is not ideal. And the Mando, if leveled up, he can do huge splash damage to mutas. But with Ice's micro, I bet it'll be just fine.
One of Ice's Ravens is down to 1 bar of energy. I think he just realized that, and he's in the middle fixing it back up.
Oh, if only Red knew about that, he could go up there and pick that off. There's not enough army there. He could definitely do it. Will he be able to? I don't know if he sees it. Oh, here comes the mutas. Yeah, this just doesn't look like he's able to connect. I think he's a little bit scared. That army is a little bit weak.
Looks like he might have a rage quit coming up. SNPM. Basically thrown in the towel. That's not like him. He usually stays through to the end.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense considering he is in second place. He should stick it out. I think he's just a little upset that he lost his hero there.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was SNPM. That's right.
Looks like a little bit of the team yelling at each other for him not to leave. A little bit of Marine Arena drama going on right now. That BC still alive in the top left side. That Mando looking to come in. Will he be able to get it? Oh, it's low, and a snipe went out, but he wasn't able to do it. Yamato Cannon getting ready to hit it. Will it connect? Oh, yes, it does, but it didn't take it out.
He took half the energy out of that Mando.
He did in top right side with those Ravens. Will that Corruptor be able to kill anything? It doesn't look like it. A little bit more of a contest between that top tower. And in the middle, we do have a big engagement between Royals Bamp and SuprOP, not a glass cannon. It looks like that BC going in to try to heal itself. Will the Mando be able to pick it off? And no, it looks like it was healed up just in time. Bottom left side, looks like not a whole lot is going on here, but they are able to take control of the middle. A little bit of a snim from Red SNP. Forgive me. Get a little tongue-tied here, talking a little bit too fast. Red SMP stims. Doesn't look like he was able to do a lot of damage. And what will he be able to do? Is he going to be using that hero? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Well,
current board leader is 60 Sauce with 41.44. In second place is going to be Not a Glass Cannon with 36.32. I'm sorry, Ice with 36.37. So top right does have the lead at this point.
And will that lead prove effective? All they have to do is hold on to that, and it looks like those mutas are going to be facing off against the Goliaths. We got a Seeker missile coming down. It does connect, but it doesn't look like it killed anything. A little bit of a fight between Spider Venoms and the noob for the middle tower. And here we go, a big engagement with top left. Looks like a few storms are going down. Connects with a few of those units.
Seems to be working.
He has a long way to catch up there, though, Octavian.
He does, but it is the score is coming up. And I tell you what, that's one hero I'm not very good at. So it takes a lot to be a good Taskar player. They're easy to snipe, they're easy to destroy.
And it looks like we have Desis from top right side. They're going to go ahead and stem in, see if they can take out some of those Goliaths. And going in a little bit close into that base, will he savior and take that out? He could possibly save and take out all those Ravens. And oh, a huge fungal! Will he be able to connect with those Ravens and take them out? It doesn't look... Did he take out two of them?
Both of them.
He took out both of them. That's exciting.
Yep.
The noobs point skyrocketing up to 36-61. Wow. And will that Mando be taken out? Oh, the mutas are so close to getting it.
But here comes Not a Glass Cannon, Spider Venom.
And it looks like Glass Cannon coming up from the bottom side, Spider Venom coming in from the top right. But looks like they backed out. SNP taking a big command of the middle. Will he be able to hold that? Oh, is he going to go void those mutas? It looks like he's getting ready to. The Ravens coming in. And it looks like Sexy Sauce did replace one of those Ravens. Will he be getting another? BC on the bottom right-hand side. Will Goliath be able to target that? We'll
I don't
see.
think so. I don't think so. It looks like Not a Glass Cannon's got a pretty good stronghold on that cliff.
And it looks like they're getting kind of double-teamed a little bit from both top right and bottom left. The armies are getting a little bit low.
Mm-hmm. Muta's coming in for the kill. Ice coming to the bottom left of the map. Let's see what he could do there.
Oh, if he could connect with that storm, that would be just fantastic. And Spider Venom needs it. He's down to 2272. He needs to catch up here. He's going to fall a little bit far behind. And we have a Void coming from the DT top left, doing a little bit of contention for the left side tower. Muta's coming in.
Muta's spreading their territory and moving out a little bit further now, from top right to the bottom left, as opposed to just the top and the bottom right.
We got 1-ups for the Mutas. We got 3-ups for the Goliaths.
Oh. Fester.
Oh, will that Fester
Destroyed.
connect? Oh, Fester was killed. That was a huge play by Ice, bringing him up to 44.75. Sexy Sauce still in the lead with 51.36. Redsnp's coming out. Look at that huge army mass. Will he be able to make something happen? Is he going to void? And that doesn't look like he does. Bottom left.
Second in line for the lead is Ice with 44.89, and it looks like top right is going to hold on to the lead a little bit longer. But right behind them is Not a Glass Cannon with 42.05.
And it looks like bottom left was killing off some of his units to make room for some more decies. Here we go, a huge stim. Top right side is coming in with a Seeker missile, connects, and a Yamato cannon. Top left is just getting absolutely destroyed. We have a storm coming down against Sexy Sauce. Looks like it missed a little bit.
It did miss, and he had a good positioning placement in the middle of the map, too. He was able to move in on, take advantage of both the teams that were in the middle of engagement.
And top right side, those mutas were voided, but there just wasn't enough army to really get in and deal very much damage. Jason down to 2270, and looks like Snipem's 3381. They are falling a little bit behind. What are they going to do to catch up?
You know, Ragey, if you pay attention to the overall map, if you just look, you can see that the top right, which is Ice and Sexy Sauce, they seem to engage with smaller armies in the rest of the map, and I think that's why they're eliminating the feed and maximizing their own.
Well, with those mutas in play, they're definitely able to take more control. If you notice, they do have not only top, but the right side towers as well, giving them a lot of vision, kind of containing everybody, keeping a little hold of the middle, but not too much. They're not trying to hold it.
Keeping them in the dark, yeah.
Keeping them in the dark for sure. Looks like the Goliaths are a little bit ineffective, and they are trying to whittle them down and keep them from massing up. A good idea for bottom right side would just be kind of sitting back, and I know he does need that money, but he needs to get his army back up a little bit.
Ice and Sexy Sauce just maximized an engagement in the middle with Not a Glass Cannon, caught him in a choke, and took advantage of the situation.
Yeah, we're going to see a big fight on the left side. Force field coming up to trap. And look at that storm on all those lings. Redsnp's army just totally annihilated. Look at that Yamato cannon, just for good measure.
The BC just taunting him right over the top of his minuscule army.
It looks like Red SNPM is just going, oh my gosh, losing that huge army. I would be saying that too.
He's raging. On top of that, he's got top right moving into his base. 3 Seeker missiles just connecting. 2, on his destroyers.
I'm very surprised. A lot of these armies are getting kind of greedy and going in. I'm surprised I haven't seen a Savior. Saviors can be useful for getting back into the game, but they are precious, so I can understand why they hold on to them.
Good point.
Bottom right side, it looks like not a whole lot of action coming out from Royals Banff. I don't even see his Mando. Where is that Mando?
Yep, on the left cliff. It's on Red's cliff.
There it is.
They're taking their tower back.
Now, one good thing about having that Mando, if he does decide to level it up, he could possibly snipe all of these mutas, but with the amount of points that Ice is getting, it might not be able to unless it's even a maximum commando, and even then, it might not be able to one-shot it.
You know, Rage, anything can happen at any time, but I'm starting to lean towards top right taking this as the win. It may be too soon to predict, but they're doing all the right things. They're working well together. They're maintaining control of the middle. They've got a great tactic and good micro with those Ravens.
Oh, here we go. Yamato cannon. Will it connect? Oh, and it completely destroys that Raven. Ice down to only 1 Raven. Sexy Sauce still has 2. And bottom right is definitely contained. There's not a whole lot, so we have a huge engagement from top right with bottom left. Will he be able to take out that hero? It looks like Ice taking a huge lead. Sacrificing that Raven for getting all those units. I think that was a definite win for him.
It's an acceptable loss, absolutely.
It looks like Glass Cannon saying, good game. Will they be out of it? I'm not sure. He's saying that Yellow's
not in the lead, though.
Yeah, well, I think he's saying that Yellow was feeding top right a little bit too much.
Gotcha.
And we didn't see it, but Redsnp said that he got a Raven. It looks like Sexy Sauce, or I'm sorry, Ice did lose a Raven, and he lost another one right there. It was a good pickup by Not a Glass Cannon. Purple coming in out of nowhere. We heard Amando snipe. Was he able to get that hero? I think he did. Oh, and a big surround by Sexy Sauce, and Not a Glass Cannon. Purple losing all of his units. And it looks like those Ravens were getting down a little bit low on hit points. He's got to be careful of that Commando. It looks like the Commando was taken out, however.
You know, Rage, I've been watching Not a Glass Cannon on several attempts to take the middle. Ice, with his mutas, have moved in and really taken advantage of feeding off of those destroyers. I have a feeling that some people tend to see destroyers as overpowered and maybe taking a look at a pile of mutas and thinking, oh, I can move in and take them out, when you really don't know how many's in that pile or that ball. And it could be devastating to your army if you misread it.
Exactly, and Redsnp going with some cracklings. Not going to help too much with top right. It's possible he's thinking of just taking out some bases.
Sniping some mercs.
Sniping some
there's
mercs.
a first savior, top left, used by SMP.
Oh, and he was able to pick some off, but mostly ineffective. That's going to bring his score up only dismally at 4.565. Yeah, he's pretty sad about that.
Currently, the leader is Sexy Sauce with 79.49. Right behind him is his partner, Ice, with 77.40, holding the lead, and actually seem to be taking a jump. Sexy Sauce just jumped up to 82.77 real quick. Second team in place is going to be Spider Venom and Not a Glass Cannon. Not a Glass Cannon with 61.41.
And Redsnp, I'm trying to come out and pick off a little bit more of those Ravens. Ends up losing his whole army and I think his DT in that engagement. Just feeding top right. Look at that score. 8,570 for Sexy Sauce. Congratulations to him. And holding off bottom rights, just getting completely trapped in by these mutas. Looks like Elias are a little bit ineffective because of Ice's just dominance with his upgrades. Yep. He is at currently 0.6, but I'm sure he has some hit point upgrades. We're not able to see if he has Iron Rings, but he is moving pretty fast. It looks like he probably already has all those base upgrades.
Reggie, I don't know if you noticed, Redsnp's Jason Yellow just made a comment, time for the Odins come out, but in my experience, I've learned that Odins do not fare well late game or mid to late game. They don't fare well. They're good starters, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think...
especially against good players.
I think bottom right's Infestor will be effective, but I haven't seen any huge fungals as of recently. Not even some really big storms coming out from the Tassadar. Top right is just doing everything that they can to keep these guys in check and doing a damn good job of it, too.
They are doing
it. And there goes the Infestor just taken out by those Ravens. That was a big pickoff.
I'd give anything to find out what that kill was worth. I wonder if he's been secretly leveling that Fester in hopes of getting a queen.
Well, in any case, that did bring his points up to 8,951, taking just a huge dominating lead. Almost double on bottom right. Top left is even a little bit low, too.
Not far behind him is his partner Ice with 85.97. They've got a pretty substantial lead against the rest of the board.
Oh, and did you see that 4 Seeker missiles connecting with Not a Glass Cannon, taking out a huge part of his army? Will the mutas be able to clean it up? It looks like they will, but Top's Jason coming out with his Desi's trying to see if he can get a little bit of points. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. His partner Sexy Sauce just completely keeping him contained.
Ice just destroyed a big pack of destroyers in the middle on the left there.
And look at this. The Ravens are still there, even getting a mobile medevac for good measure.
We easied you too. You gotta watch some of the comments here. Funny.
At 26 and 54 seconds into the game, a huge lead from top right. Will this game pretty much be over? We'll see how much farther this goes. A lot of the teams are saying, good game. And bottom right losing his Fester. But here comes the Fester. He's going to be able to get those fungals off. No, he misses. But he does have enough energy for another, and he gets a few. Unable to kill anything there, though.
Mm-hmm.
And the Desi's coming in. Oh, completely traps him. Just tearing up this army. This is incredible. Yeah. And will he be able to take it? Oh, he takes out that Infestor.
See, now that was a big hurt to the bottom right.
Looks like the teams are calling good game. Is this it? The noob has left. Red is gone. It looks like Snipe 'em is gone. And for good measure, they use Destroy All Bases. Coming in, oh, it looks like Glass Cannon and Spider Venom have less. So destroying the base was the correct choice. They're going to go in and feed right here. Just look at the points go. 10,000. Looks for almost both players. Sexy Sauce coming in. Look at this, 10,000 for both players, and this is pretty much GG. Wow, what a great game. Looks like Jason is staying in.
Rage, I tell you, I've played against Ice before, and I didn't have the opportunity or the advantage of seeing the whole map at the same time, and I always wonder how someone can grab a score and move up so fast, and having the opportunity to be an observer in a game like this, you can really see. Man knows what he's doing. He does it well. He has good micro. He has good macro. He micros mutas better than anybody I've ever seen. I think he played it very well. Both top right teams played very well. They maintained map control. They moved in periodically and slowly. They didn't over-penetrate, and they started to dominate. And
those Ravens with them has just definitely been a huge advantage. If you guys are watching at home, it is not easy at home. If you're watching, implement those Ravens. It'll just definitely make your army a whole lot stronger. And here we go, Royals Bamf leaving the game. There's only 2 people left, so sudden death in 10 minutes. Is Jason going to stick this out? At this point, I don't think that would be a good idea. But Jason does have a savior up. Will he be able to save and pick off all those mutas? At the very least, it would be a good show.
If you click on one of his mutas, he's storing almost 2,000 in minerals.
Oh, he is. Look at this at 1824. That's just insane.
But just watch him. He keeps him in a ball. He moves. He watches very closely what the other opponent's doing, and he maximizes the choke points. And the mutas are no joke. One armor and 8 attack.
And high hit points. He has been upgrading those hit points all the way up to 540. And that's why these mutas are able to stay substantial and stay into the game. Despite Desi's splash damage, he is just able to stay there and deal the DPS required. And look at this, taking out top left side's Merc spawn. This is GG for him. But again, that Savior is there. Will we see a little bit of those mutas puff up in smoke? It doesn't look like it. I'm waiting to see this.
Oh, you see this? Seeksy is Rainer. Well, at least he heard.
And it looks like everyone's been wiped out except for top left.
Which is on their way out.
Sexy Sauce with a little bit of lag. Hopefully he doesn't lag out. Currently in the lead with 14.99. Ice closely behind with 13.810.
Oh, it's horrible to get disconnected in a time like this when you're about to take the win.
Hopefully it's just a little bit of lag, and hopefully Jason doesn't vote him out. That would be just some terrible BM by Jason if you voted him out, denying him the win. But even if he doesn't have the win on paper, we can see it here on the game today. He has definitely dominated this game, and a great job from FVCKIN's Ice and
Sexy Sauce.
Sexy Sauce. Let's see what his clan tag is. It's IsIrI. If you haven't checked out that clan, find them and talk to some of these guys. These guys are great players. And there he goes, Sexy Sauce leaving the game. It looks like Ice is going to be left to win it. And there he goes, moving in with his last few remaining mercenaries. Top left. Extending the game out even more, getting some base defenses. And unburying those lings, trying to get a few snipes off. Will he be able to do it? A for effort for sure.
Hold the line, man. Hold the line. Wait, he said now a valiant plea for mercy by SNPM. Why did you drop?
And there he goes with some more destroying base. I don't even think he had to do it. The only thing he had was those bunkers, but there was nothing in them.
Both Sexy Sauce and Ice have plenty of minerals in excess. 2479 by Sexy Sauce and 2290 being stored by Ice. This game is pretty much over.
And look at this. Look at it. There's a little bit of turret wars going on.
And I tell you, that brings up a good point. It's frustrating when you play hard and you move in for the kill and then the people just leave. At least he's staying to the end. Whether you win or lose, stay to the end.
And there's the Savior. Will he be able to pick it off? No, he was unable to get anything out of it. Look at that.
Destroyers.
What a shame. Yeah, he did in fact go the wrong way. And look, the turrets are coming out, but point defense drones just eating up those turret strikes. He's able to.
And I'll tell you, a lot of people don't know about the point defense drones. I didn't learn about them till maybe 6 months ago. They're very effective when you have air, again, you're moving in someone's base.
Definitely.
Deploy them, you don't have to worry about the turrets.
And here we go, GG coming out of ice, and Jason taken out. The final base has been destroyed. Congratulations, GG. FVCKIN's ice and IsIrI's Sexy
game.
Sauce will take it today.
Well played, gentlemen.
Well played indeed. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you want to see highlights from this game, you can check me out on youtube.com/RageSauce, and I will also be posting up any more updates on my Twitter at twitter.com/IamRageyPoo, and there's also a fan page if you want to check it out on facebook.com/RageyPoo. And thank you for joining in. If you haven't already signed up for twitch.tv, you can chat with us in the chat channel. It's very easy to sign up, and please stay tuned for more Scrim actions. I am Easy Mode's RageyPoo. And it looks like
I'm sorry, and I'm Easy Mode's Octavian. I'm sorry. I'm just giving props to the guys in the chat room for a great game.
No problem. It was in fact a great game. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.